I'm Valisa, a teacher for Lexicom, and today we're going to talk about the differences between have to, should, and must. The three of them express something similar. They're talking about an advice or an obligation or maybe a command. They do express different things and they're used in different situations. So what are these situations and how can we tell them apart? We're going to use have to when we're going to talk about an obligation. Like, I have to study for my exam. I have to be on time for the meeting. Those are situations where I'm indicating an obligation, something that has to be done. Not the only way to express something that we're telling someone else to do. We can also say something that doesn't sound so imperative, because have to sounds like an obligation, a demand. We can also use something that is less obligating somehow, must. When do we use must? Must is used when we're talking about an obligation, but it's not as imperative as have to. Like, you have to give me your homework before midnight. That's very obligating. But must is also indicating an obligation, but it doesn't sound as strong or imperative as have to. For example, you must send me your homework before tomorrow. It's something you have to do, but it doesn't sound so demanding as have to. Because in the end, they do indicate something to do, but one of them is softer and the other one is a little bit more demanding. It's a little bit like on your head, like looking at you. Should is way more flexible. Should is just an advice. Like, you should take an umbrella outside because the sky is gray and it could rain. It's an advice. It's very different to tell someone you have to take an umbrella outside, because it doesn't sound like an advice. It sounds like something I'm obligating someone to do. And it's not the correct way to say it. So there we have the three of them. Should is the softer one. Should is something I think that someone else, should do without even having my personal opinion interfering in the sentence. You should study more for the test if you're not happy with your grades. It's just an advice. It's very different if I am a teacher and I have a student who did not study for the test, and then that reflects in their grades, and I tell the student, hey, you must study for your next test. It's something I would do, because now that student needs another good grade to have good grades. But it's not precisely an obligation. But I can tell my students as well, you have to give me your test before the class is over, because that is a demand, that is a rule that everyone should comply. Maybe have to is a little bit more universal, must is a little bit more personal, and should is just an advice. And that's it for today. Thank you very much.